Hey, my friends, Miss Drews with your math warm-up this week. So we are going to start looking at those ones, tens, and hundreds a little bit more, okay? So looking at them in problem-solving situations and adding and subtracting them. So today I just wanted to for most of us, this will be a review of how to build and how these numbers work with those hundred spot. But if you've been really kind of noticing ones and tens and you've been using them the right way, it's just a little bit added, and there's lots of patterns that you'll start seeing with hundreds and how that works with what I've done with ones and tens. I'm going to kind of do the same thing with hundreds, and then later on thousands and all those big old numbers, you'll start seeing that it just kind of builds on top of each other. Okay, so today what I want you to do is I want you to look at, and we're going to do the first couple together. Okay, the ones that look like this border will be us. Later, after the ones that have the numbers around, will be you, all on yourself. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at your hundreds, tens, and ones, and you're going to be thinking of what and how many, and then also how many, and what does it look like for standard form, just to kind of remember how to practice. So first, I would just kind of go, okay, hundreds, tens, ones. Okay, so I'm going to start with hundreds. Hundreds, 1, 2. There's two groups of hundreds. 2. 1, 2, 3 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. Okay, so when I read this number, this is why I put it in this chart, is to help you read 234. Okay, because this part we kind of know. We know we don't say 3 tens, 4. So 234. Practice reading that in your house as you're doing that too, as well. And then the standard form, remember, standard form is just how you normally write it. So instead of writing it in the chart, I'm going to write 234 here. Okay, another thing that I can kind of do, because it's going to help you in your adding and subtracting with hundreds and also in problem solving, is to kind of see how that's counted. 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234. So remember, the more you kind of practice those little things that you might already know, or maybe you don't know yet, it'll help you out when you get into those problem solvings with your teachers this week. Okay, so also you're going to do the reverse way. You're going to look at the number that I've already written you in this red box, and you're going to draw them too, because that's going to help you when you have to add them together and subtract them on all those things. Okay, so today, if I'm doing this for hundreds, I wouldn't spend time doing every little tiny one. No. Okay, watch how I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the hundreds again. Okay, I'm going to draw 100. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of tens going across. Yeah, that's my 100. Okay. But I need 300. Okay. And then my quick, easy way for tens, if you've been in my class or at any time, or if you do this too, okay, instead of doing one to the little tiny ones, nobody's got time for that. Right? There's my 10. Okay. And then my ones, dot, 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 7 ones. Okay, and then when I go double check it, I can see 327, or I can count 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 321, 322, 303, 4, 5, 6, 7, 327. And that just helps me not only just to know and remember that, but also how to read these numbers now too. Okay, not the 327, 327. Okay, and just another thing to kind of put in your brain as you're going through these, when I have 10 ones, that's too many. 10 ones is too many. Pack them up, move them over, right, to get a 10. So same thing you're going to start seeing in problems this week with your teachers. 10 tens is too many. Pack them up, make them into 100. All right, so kind of put that in your brain, because that'll help you out too as you're making 10 tens too many. Pack it up, make it a 10. 10 tens is too many. Pack it up, make it 100. Okay, because that's what 100 is. It's 10 tens all the way in columns to make 100 little tiny squares. Okay, so just to review today again, writing in what you see and in standard form, and then you drawing. Okay, doesn't gotta be pretty. Okay, just gotta be the right answers. All right, see you next time.